My only thing with clone moves, if I had one, would be ending up like twice on MHA, right? Like they ended up all fighting and killing each other, and he doesn't know if he's even the real twice. So
Mm.
like he's like has like he just has a crazy split personality.
See, I think I got to a point where like he was going through it, but I don't know, man. I think it was like I don't know if I saw the full extent of what Twice went through. I do remember him being kind of psychopathic because like you don't remember the original, which is
Yeah,
a problem.
yeah, like that's twice is a slept on character to me in the whole MHA verse, man. I feel like people just sleep on him. Like they, I think he's probably one of the best written characters in the series. If I tell you the truth.
It sucks, as I said before, bro. I have so much MHA paraphernalia, but like I lost my love for that show about 5, 6 years ago.
Did you watch the finale?
Nah, I ain't
No.
watched the season before the finale. I know it's all gas. Like I saw the edits and the fucking reactions, and I was like, damn, this shit looks great. But like the story, it's just Deku's story just petered out for me towards the end.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's how I felt at the end of season 7. But then that final season was just it was gas. I binged the whole thing.
I'm sure that if I get some time to watch 7, then like I'll probably get back on board. But who has the time, bro? Like I can barely fucking watch the shit that's coming out right now.
Yeah, I actually talking about that. I started 2 series, Hell Mode and Fire Force.
I really like Hell Mode a lot. I haven't started Fire Force yet. What do you think about Fire Force?
I like it. I like it. I think it's better. So far, it's starting off better than the first part of this season. But then again, it's a continuation. So
Well, the second part of Sakamoto Days was gas. So I always feel like the second parts of seasons always are like when they get to kind of run, like the runway's set and now they get to take off.
yeah, nah, that makes sense. Uh, it's just like a sequel to a story, right? The sequel is usually better than the first one if that's how the story's supposed to be set up, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
If the sequel was planned, not all
yeah.
sequels are equal.
No, that's true. If a sequel is planned, it might be better. That's just like the Mistborn series, right? Because he
Hmm.
wrote Mistborn as being a standalone, but he had plans to do a sequel.
Yeah, because you could have ended it with the first book, but like the trilogy really wrapped it up well.
I still need to finish that. I'm only halfway through Well of Ascension. I was like on chapter 40 or something like that. I was not a big fan with how the what was his name again? The Lord King or something?
Lord Ruler.
Yeah, Lord. I was not a big fan of how he died. It was very anticlimactic to me.
Oh yeah, I mean that was the thing. He was trying to subvert the whole thing and make it be like, oh, the person you thought was bad was actually holding back the real bad. It was like Lord Genome type fucking situation.
Yeah,
Like literally Lord Genome situation, where it's like, oh, you thought he was bad? Well, no, he was just doing what he could to stop. Well, I don't know how far you are, so I won't say anymore.
yeah. I got to the point where I can't ever think of the little kid or the. No, he's not even a little kid. He's like
You,
21.
you talking
L.
about Elland? Elland?
Yeah, Eland or something like that,
Mm.
where where his dad
Well, yeah,
just
because
got
he's not
control
in
of
the
the
first
city.
book. Yeah, so it's like his dad, and then like you find out about. Now, I almost said another thing. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's kind of where I was at. I'd probably have to start Well of Ascension all over just to, or at least like 10 chapters back. Go back to chapter 30 or something. Uh, but shit, man, you ready to?
yeah,
Before, I mean, we can get started. Or is there anything that you've been watching? I see you've been watching more Dongwa.
yeah, dude. I just. I'll be honest with you. This has been a very trying 30 days of like content, and like I'm kind of like almost done with anime. I want to just watch more Chinese shit now. This,
Hey, shit, man, do what you do. I thought you were watching Lord of Mysteries on one of your reels.
bro. I mean, that's the one problem with Chinese anime. They all kind of have that similar feel at times. I can't wait for the movie to come out or the special, whatever it is. I don't remember if it's like 2 episodes or it's a movie, but whatever
I
Lord of
think it's supposed
Mysteries
to
is
be a
gonna be
movie.
nice.
It's supposed
I'm
to be
ready.
like the arc after or whatever. But
Well, it's like the arc that they didn't show us during the first season because it goes to like the guy with the water and Audrey. I think like it's filling in the blanks so that we can watch the second season with a better like full view of what's going
understanding
on.
of it,
Yeah.
yeah, it's probably gonna fill in the blank of that random guy that appears into the gray area.
I think he is part of it, like his nation. I heard that his storyline is really, really dope.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to that yet. I need to pick that back up too. I only got to like chapter 180. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I gotta get on that before I watch the next season for sure.
There's like 2,500 chapters to the shit, bro.
Dude, China does not fuck around, bro. They don't. They really don't.
Nah, they don't. But shit, let's get started. And here we are, Ichi the Witch. I forgot to change this around. Let me do this. So, yo, I might have a random tab up. Don't worry, I don't be looking at nothing crazy, but y'all don't need to be seeing my bootleg shit. You know how that be, man.
Nah, trust me, they can't see behind the curtains.
Yeah, you know, might fuck around and get a site shut down. Hey,
Man,
what's up, Rook?
yo, what's popping, Rook?
Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're back with the read alongs right now. We're on chapter 48, a new prophecy. And this is the prophecy magic. So sleepy. It's been ages since I last got up this early. Blah, don't want to move. Reaching, so she's reaching into something. Zoop. Oh well, I guess I'd better watch at least for a bit. Oh, she's at the. Do you remember where we left off at? Do you remember what happened before?
I
We should have done
remember it
that
was
first.
dealing with the girl, with the sisters, and then Kumugi actually stood up for herself.
Okay, yeah. So that's where she's at now. It looks like
Yeah.
she went to the ball area.
Okay. And that's a
Okay.
premonition witch or whatever. And okay, they're still at the ball doing like dealing with this shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's our grand savior's debut after all. I feel like there's something missing.
Mm.
There's a whole page that's not loading up. I had to find a new one because the other one, every time I clicked, it just went to a pop up.
Yo, that shit is the worst. Do you use Brave Brave browser?
Nah, I use Opera GX.
I mean, yeah, I guess same difference.
Yeah.
Brave browser has a really good strong pop-up blocker. That's the only reason why I asked.
I need to use. I've used it before. I just kind of like the setup on GX. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, does anyone have any questions? Lovely witch cadet Kamugi will gladly answer all of you. What? That's Togai's, right? Or is that somebody else?
It looks like toe guys, but I can't tell. They're not giving us any detail.
Yeah. What? Wait, slow down. One at a time, please. They sure are having fun. Mr. Waiter, water, please. Of course. So how's this look to you? Excuse me? Him, the world's first male witch. How's that look to a totally mundane, magicless male like you? How's it look? I think it's incredible. A man using magic? It's so hard to wrap my mind around. A part of me still doesn't believe it. Right? But at the same time, it feels like a start of a new era. Good opinion. I don't like her right now. I don't like this face. Let me say that. I don't like the face she's making. It's
It's like
too
foreshadow.
devious. Yeah.
But she's the person that has a witch inside of her, right, or something like that. Not the. She
Yeah.
has the magic inside of her.
Yeah, like the magic possessed her body or something like that. Like I think the girl was like handicapped or something.
Or in a coma or some shit. And she just
Yeah.
possessed her body.
That's right. This is the start of a new era. As the trail he blazes will change the world. We need Ichi the Witch to shine even brighter than ever as the Messiah who will save the world. A Messiah? Yeppers. I wanted to talk with Ichi Peachy and mess with him, but yeah, that's not happening right now. I'm gonna go. So many humans is grossing me out. Are you leaving, Master? Allow me to. I don't need an ex. I don't need an escort. They're bugging me to hurry it up. Gotta get to the witches' meeting.
Hmm.
Witches' conference room. Zloop. Okay, so that wasn't told, guys. That was just somebody that looked like her.
Mm.
Money Gold. That's her name. I don't think we've ever seen her name before, have we?
Nah, I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we've seen the Wet Witch. The Wet Witch's name. Shirabadana, Money Gold, and Chikatogi Togais.
What a
Uh,
name.
right? That say that one 5 times fast. Heyo, hi everybody. You're all okay, we've known her name though. Jiki
Yeah.
Sharon. Well, I was going to say you're all here, but absent. You're obviously not. Why do they always draw her like a thumb?
I think that she's like in a constant state of like, if it's not about her, she's just there like, woo.
Yeah. Like if she's not analyzing something, she's just not there.
Exactly. She's just like she's probably spaces out.
Isn't this the debut of a male witch kind of thing? Aren't we all supposed to witness it? What's going on? Did they all oversleep? Is it a boycott? Maybe. Naughty. You were rather tardy yourself. I did summon them, but they're all special. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Jesus, right.
Some pretty dope designs though.
Yeah.
I was about to say we got elves, but I think that's like a helmet that this one's got on. Uh, Amadoro ribbon candy, the bullet witch. I have a tea party that day and then a spot of target practice at the range. It's unfortunate, but might I ask you to reschedule for another time? Thank you, and I'm terribly sorry for the trouble.
That kind of looks
Oto,
like a guy, dude. We went through this already, where like they designed the beard type of thing.
yeah,
Like,
that's right. She was the one that was there when he did his trial, right? His first trial.
yeah, but I mean, like they know what they're doing with that shit because even like the broad shoulders is kind of like,
Yeah, yeah,
oh,
because that was the one I was like, it's like Do Flamingo or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Uh, Otogiri Utsune, the cacophonus. What the cacophonus?
I've never seen that word before.
I gotta look this up. My bad, bro. I gotta look this up. I'm not gonna sit here and look stupid when I read this shit. Cacophony. I
I've
think
heard of
that's what that's supposed
cacophony.
to be.
Don't remember what it means, but interesting.
Harsh, loud, discordant, cacophonous, cacophonous. So loud witch or something. Oh, they got like instruments behind them. So yeah. Uh, well, if I'm not absolutely required to show up, then I think I might just, not. I'm not like. It's not like I'm particularly interested in parties anyway. Going would be a big old pain in the tush. Franken. I was about to say discussy, but that's not right. uh Desusi, I'm guessing. The voracious witch. Party. I'm really bad with fancy stuff like that, and I'm too scared to look at them. But besides, I couldn't make you waste your time on the lavish feast big rooms in a fancy dress for someone like me. If no one else is going, then I think I'd be better if I didn't. Either way, I don't want to rock the boat. So I'm really sorry. God damn. Good thing that went with my natural speech pattern. Whoa, Porky Pig
Shorty is
talking.
fucking
Uh,
anxious. Damn.
yeah. Try Caputo, the villainous witch. If you want to throw a party, knock yourself out. Me, I ain't got the time to bother with some kid's recital or whatever it is. I feel like she talks like, yeah, she, if you want to throw a party, knock yourself out.
Like a mobster. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see it.
Oh. But I have a feeling the nervous witch is probably mad strong though.
Yeah, the ones that are timid always got a little zhuzh. This chick got a cigar. You're right. She probably does talk like a fucking mobster.
If you want to throw a party, knock yourself out. She, me, I ain't got the time to bother with some kid recital. She, and all of them are absent. Geez, they sure are free spirited, much too much so. Not that this is anything new, they typically prioritize themselves over everything else. The only time we can drag them in here is for formal conferences and official votes. Well, this just got dumb. I'm gonna leave and go get some sleep. Hold it! This meeting's agenda is about future missions and policies in regards to Ichi the Witch. We need your input. But I haven't gotten any new prophecies for Ichi Peachy yet. All that policy stuff you can figure out yourselves. But hey, listen, you ladies seem to have the wrong idea, but we're not friends. The
Mhm.
only reason I'm cooperating with you is because of common interest. So, like, ordering me around and making me do stuff, no, just no. Okay, toe guys. So, okay, so I forgot what did they say when they met? Because I guess she's not really a part of the association, then, huh?
Nah, but remember, like Itchy knew she wasn't like a human from the jump, and they were like, "Yeah, she's just like we deal with her because she can see prophecies." So it's like a symbiotic relationship. But like she said, we ain't friends, and I like how they pointed that out.
Yeah, nah, I really like that too. Thanks. Good night, Jiki Sharon. We are equals. We don't have to be friends, but if you'll cooperate with us, we'll take your desires into account when we act. And we won't do you harm. It's not camaraderie that connects us, but respect. What both of us must ultimately strive for is coexistence. Isn't that what we agreed upon? Zoop! I didn't even see her, John. I was looking for her in the thing, and there we go. She's a thumb again. So, my question is, how strong do you think Money Gold is? Because they always tell us that Scaras is the strongest. You think Money Gold is actually the strongest? Because
Probably
she's the
go.
leader.
She probably has like how like sometimes people are the strongest, but then it's like, all right, but like this person can do XYZ under certain circumstances. I feel like Money Gold is probably like that. Like she needs certain parameters, but then like once she hits those,
It's
but
over with type of thing.
mhm.
Yeah, like a really hacks move.
Like not Rock Lee. What was his guy sensei? You know how like he had to do
Mm.
all the gates, and then once he did all that, it was like, oh, but with no gates, it's like,
Yeah, I wonder if she's gonna end up being like the Wizard King, going out like the Wizard King, and after the Elf arc, look
from
up
Black
and
Clover.
yeah, you just look up and you see the book with no bind on it. Damn, that's when Black Clover peaked. Uh, Master Moneygold, I apologize. It's okay. Thank you. Let's begin our meeting. Zoop. Boy, I'm beat. I went outside. I talked to some witches. What a full day. We are equals. Equals coexistence. Ugh, it's all so dumb. Mush mish. Okay, time for bed. I've got to make up for all the sleep I lost by getting up early. I really want to go back to this right here. It's all so you think you think she's playing them for a fool? You think she's playing them for a fool because she needs Ichi to do something for her?
I mean, I don't know about playing them. I think it's just like she's doing what works for her. You know, like what, like it. I think that scene was just them showing us that like she is here for her, and like it's not because she's nice. It's not because she cares. You know, and like
Yeah,
this is doubling down on that. Like I don't give a fuck about all that shit. Like
yeah. Nah, I
I
get
don't.
it.
I just feel like it would be too much of a like them showing us they're showing us too much if she's like she's gonna turn coat in my opinion or be bad.
Yeah, yeah. I just yeah.
Let her
It's
be
just
more
that
whimsical and then turn. Like this picture here shows me she's just kind of like she's tired of Togai's shit and tired of being told what to do. It's like, yo, I'm not part of them. And like up until this point, I thought she was friends. So I think they're just trying to show us that, like, yo, like not everybody gets along.
yeah, true, true that. Okay, time for bed.
Ah, shit. The world eater.
Just as you
Maybe I'm
say
wrong.
something like that, here he comes. Oh shit! I was not expecting to see him right now.
You hit her?
Chopped her head off?
Maybe she isn't bad. Maybe maybe she's fucking up his plans or their plans. I don't know if it's a female or male.
Yeah, because of the prophecy thing. Needs to get rid of the prophecy because it. Okay. I see what's going on now. It went right through like underneath her arm.
Mm,
That's where, and then like I'm guessing he's using like
the
that his
staff or
magic.
whatever. Oh, the deteriorating shit.
Yeah, and then it's like going up the back of her head, type of thing. Uh, wait, was that? Oh, that was she just had a prophecy. Would you care for a glass of water? Oh dear, did you perhaps receive some frightening prophecy, Master Jiki Sharon?
Yeah, I don't think she's bad.
Yeah,
But now she knows the world hate her magic or whatever. So she's probably about to act different with these witches.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Because I really thought that's the first time we actually seen a prophecy, wasn't it?
Or like see her see one. Yeah, we've never seen her come to like. Yeah, we've never seen the process.
Yeah, so I'm guessing the. Well, I think that looks like it might be the first time a prophecy happened, like right real time for her, type of thing.
Maybe.
Because she
I
didn't even know what
I
was
don't know if
going
she
on.
has to do a ritual to see it typically, or is that shit just pops in. They never made it clear as to how she receives it.
Yeah, it's also one of them things. Like I think obviously I think it was a prophecy because that was the name of the chapter, a new prophecy or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I wonder if the world hater magic can go to them, like any magic that's like not captured, right? Like, can he like maybe he has like some link, some telepathic link or something?
Maybe that'd
I
be
don't
too
know.
OP.
What if I scroll down? It's like, yeah, we have a telepathic link.
It's happened before.
I know. My, you're drenched in sweat. Why don't you have some water, Master Jiki Sharon? But why was he there? A whole nother missing page. Oh no,
I
it's
don't
not a
think so.
missing
I think
page.
it's just a space. Yeah, because she you don't even know who she is. I'm glad that she spelled it out because why the fuck she over here Alpha and water? Like that shit's kind of weird.
Yeah, not
Ah, so okay,
facts.
so she's sus.
Yeah, that's because he wasn't there at first, and she had the flashback, and
Yeah, he popped up.
Yeah, I thought like the world hater had like morphed himself or whatever. So his name's Hitsugi. I am a messenger. I come bearing a message for you from my lord and master, the world hater magic. The world hater? Okay, he's forming like a little. But he was the one in the ballroom, wasn't he?
Nah, that was a different dude, but they look similar. But like, I don't think that guy was the same guy. He looks a little bit more Asian, for lack of better words.
Okay.
Is
He
that
just
it? But
popped.
that's a guy with a fucking magic thing. So it's like, is it he a magic or I don't
That's
know.
what
That's
I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's a magic. Or maybe Ichi's just not. Maybe Ichi's the first one that the humans have found that's a man, right?
maybe.
Because if the world hater magic is like, if the world hater magic is like the all powerful one, he would know these type of things. Like I feel like they set him up to be like almost the progenitor of magics a little bit. Like
I thought that was Uroro or whatever, but yeah, that the way that this is kind of shaping up, it kind of feels that way.
because he's the god, and Uro was just like referred to as a king, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah. No, you're
Yeah.
right. The King of Magics.
They say, accept no further prophecies that speak of me. Should you ignore this advice and accept a different prophecy, you shall be erased from existence. Damn. Something. Damn. I just want to look at this art again. That was some pretty dope art. I wonder if there's something to do with the moon. Uh,
It
I can
always has
imagine.
something to do with the moon.
Huh?
It always has something to do with the moon.
Always, never fails. I can imagine what vision you must have had a moment ago. But don't worry, with proper action, even your prophecies can be avoided. To make a long story short, leave the Mantil Witches Association, join Lord World Hater. So if the world, I'm curious about how he could just teleport there, because if he can just teleport people anywhere, why isn't he
He
just popping up for Ichi?
he probably has restrictions. That's probably why he sent the messenger. Like it's probably like, and then she's probably staying in the Mantinale witches thing. So it's like the world hater, probably can't get in there. That's the only thing I can think of. Or else, why not pull up yourself?
Yeah. Doing that will avert the prophecy and save your existence. Save, huh? Boy, you sure are being awful patronizing. I thought headhunters were supposed to be modest, and springing that on me out of nowhere like this, how could you not see that as nervy? Sorry, but I'm neutral. I'll do what I want. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, that's no longer an option. You've been permitted free reign this whole time because Lord World Hater did not see your prophecies as relevant to them. But a new era has begun. Ichi the Witch exists. The moment he was discovered, Lord World Hater could no longer afford to dismiss your prophecies. I think this was the same guy that gave her water earlier. Uh, I'm
Maybe.
here to headhunt you and to offer you advice. Stop giving useful prophecies to the Witches Association, and by extension, to Ichi the Witch. Join us, aid us, and you will survive. Both of you. You, the prophecy Majik, and Jiki Sharon, your host, who resides in your magic circle. So she captured
No,
her?
no. I think that what it is just she's the girl who's in a coma is like living inside of. It's like the reverse because she was in a
Yeah.
coma. She gave her a safe space to kind of like live.
Okay.
That's what
Like
I
for her
think.
mind to live at?
Exactly.
Okay. Uh, yoking him up. Don't you ever think of going after Jiki, you scum.
Okay, so she's not bad. Like she actually cares about a human.
Yeah. Thus, my advice: you can prevent that from happening. Today, I came only to deliver that message. I shall visit you again before long. I look forward to hearing a favorable response. Master Jiki Sharon, the prophecy Majik. Things are getting interesting. Interesting. Zoom. And then left that behind. Whatever the hell that decay. It's supposed to be decay, but I don't know how things decay like that. Uh could this get any worse? So what will the prophecy Majik do now? Given that look of theirs, they've been more contaminated by humanity than expected. The poor thing, they're trapped in here in prison and they don't even realize it. The Mantil Witches Association is a giant prison designed to steal Magic's freedom. A detention center built by those detestable witches for corralling and enslaving the rare and glorious beings known as Majiks. To be completely honest, just standing inside this building makes me physically ill. I wish he had a different face than this because now I feel like it's supposed to be something goofy going on. Uh, if only all of humanity would die, that'd be nice. You know, they're irredeemable as a species. When they go around building places like this, I wish Lord World Hater would exterminate them and be done with it. Well, my duty here is done. Time to go home. I have a report to give. Uh-oh. We about to get some discard. What you hold on? What you laughing at? Because you seen the
Yeah,
bottom.
I saw.
You saw the
You
scars
could tell the
first.
Scaris's head like from her fucking terrible bangs. That's the one flaw that she has, is fucking terrible bangs. And I was like, oh, she done got caught up with the waiter.
Excuse me, Mr. Waiter. Could you give me a glass of water?
She don't know he's a fucking magic. She doesn't know.
You don't think so?
No. This definitely feels like a fucking setup. Oh, I, I
she
know nothing.
she knew and she hit the staff. Pierced through all, Lazud.
Well, I think he pulled the staff up to block.
Damn. Yeah. No, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it looked like she broke the staff right
Oh,
there.
oh,
She probably didn't break the staff. It has to be stronger than that because that's the world hater staff. Threw him back. Coof. Oh hey, now that's weird. What's a waiter doing with that nasty looking magic staff? Oh no, I'm scared. You're an intruder. Guess I'm gonna have to throw you in prison. This is the first time they've shown some type of aura around them.
mm-hmm.
And she's missing something. Does she usually has like a cloak on or something, right?
Yeah, I mean, she looks like she's a little underdressed for sure because she usually has a couple of different things.
Yeah, her hat.
Yeah, she was just partying. It kind of they kind of telegraphed that shit with him bitching about all these fucking magics being imprisoned, and then like, oh well, guess what, buddy, you're next.
Yeah, right.
Wild.
That chapter had a lot going on in that chapter, but that shit was a good chapter.
I liked it better than the other one. The other one, the first one, was kind of wordy and expositiony and like fucking introducing us to four witches that were absent. Kind of felt like, all right, we should know who they are. I hate when they do that. Like, just show them in the story. Why are you giving me? I don't know. I'm
It's
sure
such
there's a
so
reason.
much exposition.
Yeah, they don't usually do that. So that's why I was like, you're showing us these four witches, one of them who we already saw. It was just kind of like, kind of felt fillery.
Yeah, unless they pop up for this fight coming up, right?
Which would explain things.
Because I feel like he might be about to break out all the magics, or was trying to.
Well, I also don't think that like he's some pushover that's easily beaten by one fucking jab. You know, like
Oh yeah, nah, for sure. Master Discaris, this is all a misunderstanding. I'm merely a normal human waiter. Just a waiter, huh? Yeah, that's something a human would say, right?
well that, and also like how the fuck you block her? Like no human can. Never mind. That's like what are you fucking talking about?
Yeah, what normal human waiter can talk with a big hole like that? Oh shit. Let's make things clearer. Split asunder Lindell. Oh, damn. Yeah. Oh shit. She ain't playing no games. Normal human waiter my butt. I see, and that kind of I was about to say like I wonder if he's like Shishui from Yu Yu Hakusho, Black Tape. I was wondering if he was like a character like that, like a human that was working with the demons.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah. This man's full blown magic, bro.
yeah. Ah, well, given that creepy staff you're swinging around, it's a safe bet to say you're no one friendly. Only witches are capable of accessing this floor. How did you get in, and who or what are you? Have we seen this before?
I don't think I feel like we've seen it in passing, but not like her pulling it out to use it. Like I don't think we've seen what it can do. I remember seeing this owl looking thing, but not what it can do.
Because it kind of reminds me of Uraro. Maybe that's why. Like the face, at least.
I can see that.
You're going to tell me everything with oh, this is the truth telling magic
They try to use that on the other dude, right? I
on the
forgot.
world hater. They tried to use it on the world hater.
Mm,
And she did use it on somebody else, but I know she tried to use it on the world hater for sure. Uh Gonkanda Alpha. Huh?
he reversed it on her.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's have you talk instead. What do you fear most? What is it you fear? Yo. I guess it would make sense that the magic would be afraid of her because she beat him.
Mm-hmm.
So it would make sense that the magic would be afraid. I wasn't expecting that type the magic to have that type of power though. The it's like a centipede owl
Mm-hmm.
to reverse.
I mean, that would be the one thing that he could do that would make him feel confident is to like turn magics against witches, and against any other witch probably would have worked, but probably not
Yeah.
Scaris.
That means she must be like she beat this one into submission. She probably beats them all like that, like brutally beats them, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Hey, bless you.
Thank you.
Hey, what was that? Magic manipulation? Some way of reversing orders? How dare you pick on my poor sweet Gonkonda like that, jerk? No. You were the one who just abused your magic. Still, I see. Interesting. So that's mastership in action. Forcing a magic to submit, then training them like beasts and making them fight for you. How utterly abhorrent. Hey, between magic and human, there can be no true bonds. Unfortunately, neither can there be cooperation or lasting harmony. These things all assume a relationship of equals. And if I can be painfully honest for a moment, holding this human shape is making me ill. Can you blame me? I defy you to find someone out there who enjoys making themselves small, weak, and insignificant.
Hmm.
The world hater kind of did something like that when he left, right? A big, huge hand took him away.
I know he had like a portal or some shit.
Yeah. I
Definitely
wonder if
sends
this
up
is
magic.
him. I wonder if this is the magic's true form.
What, the world hater?
No, this one. Like, I wonder if he's just that
Uh
big, right? Uh, Enjoy your game of master and serve it while you can. It won't last. Sooner or later, the Lord World Hater will free all the Magiques. They'll stand in revolt against their oppressors, and humanity will be erased from existence. Every last trace warped out, just like your poor little brother was.
why
Uh
she bring
oh.
he went and brought up the brother. Like, come on, man.
The brother button. This is the first time I've seen her with her eyes. Her eyes have like killing intent in them right now.
Yeah.
Give my regards to Ichi the Witch. Yeah, this is the first time we've seen her without like the pouty eyes.
The brother trigger, like you said.
Yeah. I've returned. Oh, she hit him. Right before he left, she hit him. I've returned, Lord World Hater. I'm humbly grateful that you designed to lend me this. That's not design. I don't know
Deigned.
what. Dang. Oh,
Deigned. Yeah.
I've never seen that word spelled out before.
Yeah, I've heard it, but I've never seen it spelled.
Yeah. To lend me this staff, which holds a fragment of your power. Are the seeds planted thoroughly? Now, what will sprout from them? And will those blooms cover the world?
She left a lot of wreckage.
Yeah. A new era has dawned. Let's ensure that it sees the end of humanity. Lord World Hater.
Did you have hooves, world hater?
Yeah, he does.
Hmm.
Never noticed that before.
Nah, I don't think that they show because he was wearing like a long coat, so we didn't see his feet.
So what is he? He like Pan or something?
What do they call those? The like the goat bottoms and human tops, like fawns or I
I
forgot what
know what you're talking about because it's
those term.
Pan. Pan that plays the flute like from mythology.
Mhm.
He's one.
He's yeah. This is like not a sitar. Is it a sitar?
Nah, that's like a bull. Centaur and
No, 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 no,
Minotaurs are
no, no. Not centaur. Like like a SA. It's like some. I'm not.
satyr.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I meant to say, but I don't think that's it either, though.
I think that is it. I think that is what it is.
Because
But what
you were thinking of centaur, but I was like, but yeah, he's some weird satyr. I forgot what the
I
fuck.
think it is a satyr because I think that's what Pan is. I think Pan is a satyr.
But and
Crazy
then
how weird that word sounds, even though I'm pretty sure it's correct. That just shows that doesn't show up in a lot of storytelling.
yeah, I mean centaurs are cooler looking. And then whatever the fuck that thing is, it's like a fucking lion fish type of. He's got paws and then he's got a fish tail.
And like I feel like this is like horse like.
Yeah, he's like a chimera of sorts.
Yo, the Magics be having some crazy designs.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll give them with this is like they are very vivid with their shit.
Yeah, definitely. Imagination is A1 in this shit. There can be no future where humans and magics coexist.
So it's been decided. Shiki Jiron is gonna side with the humans because she loves her Jiki. I said Shiki, I meant Jiki. Because like she's the opposite. Like she's the proof that it does exist. that the harmony does exist.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Uh, so what you think about these three chapters right here?
It's pretty good. I was wondering, like, you know, you watch the story and you're like, all right, we got through the Bakugami situation and all that stuff, and it's just like, all right, so like, how are you gonna progress? Like, we can't just go straight to the world hater. And so I think that showing that guy and showing that like he wasn't exactly beaten by Discaris shows that like there are some magics that can kind of not go toe to toe, but hold their own.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I'm curious about how that magic got into the building though. I'm guessing because the Lord World Hater can teleport anywhere.
Well, I mean, I think you made a good point about if it was the same guy who was at the thing, he might have just been tailing Jiki Sharon or something. Like maybe because she's also a magic, he was using, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing that I could see as a loophole is like, well, because she's a magic, he was like latching on to her. Because remember, he appeared out of nowhere. Um, that's the only thing I could say because you're right. Discar said only witches can get up here. So like, how the fuck did you get up here? But he's not a witch. Clearly shows that he was a magic.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it. I'm looking right now to see if that's him. It is.
Yeah. And it's weird that she didn't say anything initially. Like she realized that he wasn't somebody that she knew when he was in her confinement or her place where she was able to sleep, but she was talking to him regularly when he was just out there. I guess because he was a waiter or whatever, so she wasn't really thinking about it.
Yeah, because she had her guard down or something. She had to have had her guard down, which actually goes to show like uh that Scaris just has a crazy like radar for this type of stuff. If
Yeah,
she knew like he wasn't human, she
I think what happened was is he might have leaked some shit when he did all that thing with Jiki Sharon. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe if he didn't leave a byproduct of the world hater magic in her room, you know what I'm saying? Like he used his magic powers, and I think that might have signaled it, you know?
yeah, or the staff or something because she mentioned like the
Yeah.
staff. Like, why would you have this if you're a human type of thing?
I think if
So
he didn't use the staff or any kind of magic, maybe he wouldn't have been caught. But like you're right, Discar's probably was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
yeah, I kind of wish, even though it was most that I think that was supposed to like imply that she knew whose staff it was. Uh, I wish she would have actually like mentioned the world hater magic, right? Like in that instance, because she ain't never. She just talked about like the staff, a nasty staff. But I'm pretty sure, like, yes, she has to know what it is, whose staff it is, right? Uh,
It's been a while. She might not remember, you know.
yeah, there was just I guess that chapter there had quite a bit to it. I'm more interested in how and what happened with that new prophecy thing, right?
What do you
That's
mean?
I the because the world hater like showed up in her memory and killed her, right?
Hmm.
So like was that a prophecy or just something he projected to her?
I mean, I think that that's what happens if she doesn't join them. And then like they were like, "Hey, you saw that last prophecy? That's what's gonna happen." And you're right. Maybe it's just him projecting onto her, but then it's just like, I don't think he's boundless in power because then he could have been influencing her, her seer abilities and never fucking sent him. You know, I'm like, I would have just kept on projecting wrong information to her so that she would mislead Ichi.
Yeah. Yeah. The prison we didn't know about the magic prison thing at first, did we?
So
That's
like
new information, right?
I feel like that's a figure. I think that what he means by that is just like all these. Maybe you're right, but I think that what he means is just like all these witches have captured these magics. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a bunch of witches in. Because like, why would they just hold magics under? You know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't they be using these magics? Wouldn't the witches have them in their like?
Their arsenal.
Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna just. I think what they were just showing us the other side of like what the way that magics think about it. You know, like if Pokemon ever spoke, how they would speak about trainers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, because Descaris even mentioned it, right? Like, I guess I gotta send you to prison unless he was talking out loud.
you know,
I'm
she
guessing
did.
he was
No,
talking
she
out
did say
loud.
that. No, you're right. So that does kind of dispute what I was saying, because if she says she's gonna have to send him to prison,
The only
then
thing
there
I
is.
can think of is that he was just talking out loud because he thought nobody was around, and she was just referring back to what he was saying. But you and because I feel like it would make more sense of they're capturing these, but and they're just stocking up on magics in here.
But just putting them in prison, I just don't see, because like if that's the case, then then maybe the Magics do have some, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they're right to be upset. If we're for just imprisoning Magics to imprison them's sake, then there's some issues afoot, in my opinion. But
Well, because
coming off of the way you talk about demons and fear, and I don't know if you'll agree.
get rid of them all. Get rid of them all.
They're all bad. I don't know, man.
No, but they did kind of make it seem like magics and humans have been at kind of like war near the beginning of the series, didn't they? Like,
I
then
think
they
that they left that to interpretation. I think that when we hear the side from like the Scars was like, oh, the Magics came and then we had to tame them, and Uro was like, yo, we were living in peace, and then you motherfuckers started to do it. And I think it's somewhere in the middle, because there was probably a time where things were harmonious, and then I could just see it now. The world hater Magic used to get along with a human being, and he got betrayed, and that's why he has this fucking hatred towards humans. And it was like the first human and the world hater were best friends, and now everything's falling apart, like the Middle East. I don't know.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Because that it feels like that's could be the case. Because why would you? One, why hasn't he wiped the humans out? Like the guy was like, I wish he would just do it. So like, can he? Does he have that ability? Why isn't he using it?
Yeah, nah, he doesn't have the. I don't think he has the ability. I think when he does like the big like section of the K, I think
You
he
think
has
that's
like
as much as he can do?
yeah, I think he has like a region period, right? Because it was like a 10-year gap between Descar's brother dying and him showing back up. I think they was like it's a 10-year gap since this magic was last seen.
I know there's some time passed, because she's always saying how Ichi would look like how her brother probably looks now, so I don't remember the exact time. It would make sense that it's 10 years.
Yeah, and it also like the fact that the magic that we just saw knew about Descar's brother kind of makes me wonder, like,
well, isn't the world hater Magic the person that killed her brother? Like, he was the reason why her brother died. So
but
he's
that means
probably.
they would have been like hunting her specifically at that point in time.
I don't know if they were hunting her. I think that they just know that that's why she's so strong. Is like that's like one of the main reasons she goes as hard as she does, is to avenge her brother. At least that's how I take it.
Do you think that's like common knowledge type of thing?
Amongst her enemies is what I would assume. Like, I think the world hater Magic knows of her. It pays to know of who could probably beat you.
I think there's a traitor within the association.
Yeah, and they're probably, they wanted us to think it was Jiki Sharon, but it wasn't.
Yeah, definitely wasn't her. That's because that was the vibes that were getting.
Well,
like,
you were ready to be like, "Fuck this bitch, bro! Look at that face! Look at the face she's making."
subverted the fuck out of my expectations, huh? Subverted the fuck out of
she
my
just
shit.
wants to be free.
What if Money Gold is the traitor?
I mean, wouldn't be the first time the leader of the situation is fucking over the people that they're running.
But because it's like I don't think it would make. I don't see it being one of the four that we introduced. I know we didn't see anything about them, but I feel like they introduced. I just don't see them being the ones
only
that
reason I don't think it's Money Gold is because Money Gold literally gave the speech that was anti what the world hater Magic subject said. Like, she was like, we should coexist, harmony, and like, so like that's the only reason why I'm like, And that's what Jiki Sharon thought back to, of like what he said, but then she was like, I think thinking of what Money Gold said was like, well, I actually do get along with the human inside of me. So it's like what he said isn't true. You know, like
Mm.
humans and magics can get along.
Yeah.
But it could be them subverting. They've already subverted us once. So it's like, why not have Money Gold say something that makes us just like, nah, Money Gold's good. She's good.
Yeah, because that's kind of what I was thinking was maybe she said it as like she's manipulating the situation. I don't think she's a magic, right? I don't think that because I
No.
think like they would know, like the Scaras would know, the prophecy magic would know.
Maybe she's doing some like, you know how when like a leader's doing things because they think that they're doing it for the greater good, like Donzo thinking that getting rid of fucking all the Uchiyas, and it's like to an extent, but like
What if it's because I'm thinking about the main three that we see: the Money Gold, Togais,
and
and the other chick.
Sharabella Donna,
Yeah,
whatever.
Sherabadana. I
Hmm.
don't think it would be Sherabadana. I want to say I don't think it would be
It's
Togais.
not Togais, bro.
Yeah,
But if anybody, it would be Sharabella, whatever her fucking name is, because she's the analytics with, and it's like, when you think about analytics, bro, it's like what would make people do something that they typically wouldn't do? Analytics,
yeah, trying to make the most rational decision.
you know, and it's just like she was posed with the most analytical situation, and it's like, well, her divulging information to the world hater magic was the best thing to do due to analytics. You know, like that. I could see it being something like that. She's just like, well, I analyzed the situation, and this was the best thing possible.
Yeah, because it's there has to be a traitor within the association. Like I don't think there's any way that there wouldn't be because he got in and knew too
Well, yeah,
much.
him getting in and him knowing that World Hater killed her, and so that brother, and that almost makes me lean towards Toe Guys, but it's
I
like I
was
don't
just about to
see Toe
say
Guys.
that
I just
because
don't
that's a
see it.
very intimate moment that Togais knew about. And I don't think that Scars opens up to everybody else.
But I just don't see it, man. Like
I
that
don't
would
want to see it.
be, yeah, no, and also that would be very like, why? Like they would have to give us some information as to like why, because there seems to be those are the only two people who really care about each other besides Ichi and Discars. Like Discars and her have a true relationship that no other witch we've seen. You know what I'm saying? Like them sitting at the bar and having that heart to heart, that would really just kind of
I
ruin
mean,
one of the main relationships in the
yeah,
story, in my opinion.
yeah.
It could be, but I mean, like that's good writing. Find a way to make that work. Find a way that's like, well, yeah, I fuck you. I always hated, like I've been reading some very grim dark shit. So now that I'm thinking about it, it would make for a good twist.
She could have been raised by magics and put in the place to be in the
But
association.
but they got to do it right. Like if it's Toe Guys, man, like he's got to start laying some bricks from next chapter. so
Yeah,
that so that like we can be like, well, the signs were there,
I feel like this is the first sign, but it also depends on how many people actually know about her brother. Of course, Togais and Money Gold. I see those being the two main ones that would know the whole situation about her brother.
And I think you might be onto something with the other ones being absent. That like we should be looking at the three people who were there. I think that
Yeah,
you're right about that.
the three that were in the building because
That
it,
at
it
the
was
meeting, at the meeting, because why
yeah,
would it be somebody that we haven't seen? And I would kind of just be like, "Ah,
yeah. Like why would we care about the other four
exactly.
being traitors type of thing, and we
We
don't
don't
have
know them.
any
Whereas we've
crumbs to them.
exactly where we've had Money Gold, we dealt with Sherabel Donna, and we kind of like Toe Guys, and that's what makes me think that it might be Toe Guys. It would suck, and he's gonna have to do a good job of explaining it, but it might be.
Yeah, which would I think my camera about to mess up too. It just froze for a little bit. Uh, I think I've completely forgot my train of thought. Uh, Toe guys, toe guys. There was something about toe guys I was gonna say. Fuck, I lost my whole train of thought.
Well, we'll see soon enough. You know, it'll all come to.
Full circle. I really lost my train of thought. It was building on to the whole toe guys thing too. Uh, oh, that's it. Remember, I was talking about toe guys dying for the scars.
Yeah,
I think the scars, if it comes down to it, the scars is going to have to kill toe guys, and she might get wounded. It might be like a Gandalf versus a Saruman type of type of thing.
I could see it. That would suck, but I could see it.
Because the scars already gives me like Gandalf vibes. Like she can just do whatever, right? Like she
Yeah.
breaks like the system a little bit,
Well, I could see them gojoing her ass too, though.
sealing her up.
Yeah, like because they're gonna have to eventually. They've already used her twice as like a Deus Ex Machina to like fix situations, and it's like, at what point do we see Ichi, really push forward? I mean, he Bakugami was a combination of the two of Ichi and Goku Raku, but we've seen how like if all else fails, there's always so like they're gonna have to take her out of the picture. Maybe it is her fighting Togeis, and then Ichi has to fight somebody, but she's too strong. Descar is just too strong. Like they're gonna
Yes,
have to gojo her.
she's gonna you shall not pass and come back as the scars the gray.
Oh God.
The scar is the white. No, Gandalf came back as
Yeah,
Gandalf
the
the white,
white.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He was like,
Uh,
I forgot about this. I read all those books. I forgot like half of the shit that I read.
uh, yeah. Other than that, I like it's crazy because I didn't feel like we got a lot of stuff in these 3 chapters, but at the same time, we did. Right with
Yeah,
like the stuff that we got. It felt because I felt like it was a lot of exposition on stuff that didn't really matter until the end of the like chapter and a half or something like that. Really, that last chapter set up a lot of stuff for what we're talking about. The first 2 chapters we read really didn't have much going on, but
well, that's us talking from like we sound like shonen heads because there's no action and there was action
well,
in the last chapter.
well,
Because
because what I was
technically, you could say the first two truly were like the plot progression points.
yeah, you're. But when did they? Okay, never mind. Because the last 2 chapters blended in a lot. Because
Yeah,
the second chapter we read is what lined us up with everything. Because at the end of the first chapter is when she like got stabbed or whatever, right? Where she had the prophecy of the world
yeah.
hater magic.
And then the dude's like, "Oh, you want some water?" And then that's when I think the second chapter started that we were watching, and she's like, "Get the who are you? What?" And then the Discaris situation was all last chapter. So I think that like the second chapter probably was the most plot progression because like that's when we
Yeah,
found out that like, all right, so she's not bad, and that the world hater magic wants her to stop. And because we were all like, we were already prophesizing or not prophesizing, we were having these theories in our head that she's doing X, Y, and Z, and that was all put to rest in that next chapter.
the one thing about this series, and I'll say it every time we read the shit, is as soon as we say something and theorize about something, it gets answered. Like
Yeah,
within the next 2 panels, like it gets answered. Uh, and I think this is actually a pretty solid three chapters to read, if I tell you the truth, because we got the beginning of it like followed us a whole mini story.
yeah. It didn't end with us like having a cliffhanger, to put it simply.
Yeah. Could you imagine if we had ended there last time we read, like with her getting stabbed?
Yeah, that would have sucked. That would have been on some real sentence to be a hero shit or fate stay. Like, why
uh,
y'all doing this?
but do you have anything else you want to add?
No, it was a pretty solid 3 chapters. And now I'm like, all right, so we got a little bit more understanding of the power scales. The scars can't just, wipe every single magic off the earth. So I don't know. She didn't fucking just body that guy.
Yeah, she did. She blew a hole in him, chopped off his head, and then chopped off half of his head,
and then
and she didn't even get touched.
he got back to them. He still got. He wasn't trying. I don't know,
Well,
bro.
because
I
you
don't
can
think
only kill, you can't kill Magiques without knowing their trial. You can't kill Magiques without knowing their trial.
I think that we've only been seeing witches try to capture magics. When did they say you cannot kill a magic?
Has Goku Raku hasn't killed a Magic.
Yeah,
He's only
because he just like
tortured them.
torturing them. I think he's just sadistic. But you might be right. I just don't remember them saying that a magic can't be killed.
That's fair. That's fair. That might be my own assumption.
But if that's what the case is, then I guess you're right. But Buddy didn't seem very worried at any point about Discaris. And that's why I'm like, maybe he held back, you know? Like he didn't seem like he was attacking her either.
Well, he also has a very pompous attitude towards humans as well, right?
Yeah.
He does that.
I just don't think Discaris is as one shot as we think she is.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I think that this chapter really let us know that. It was like, maybe there's a little bit more adversity out there in this world than we think.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you know, if y'all love this Ichi the Witch content, go on ahead, hit that like and subscribe button, and stay up to date for the next time we read some Ichi the Witch. I know me and Forbes were talking about reading Doro Hetero.
Oh, that should probably be dope.
Yeah, we were talking about reading that, so maybe that's something that y'all will see on the channel too if y'all like that series. But until next time,
peace out.